And alrighty, folky dokes, we are back live once again, and we're continuing along in a Stalker run here in the Long Dark Tales from the Far Territory edition. So, hey there, hi there, ho there, duders and dudettes, welcome back, and a fine welcome to you if you're new to the broadcast. We are happy to have you along for the ride. And where that ride currently sees us is in the hangar here in lovely old forsaken Airfield. We're just about done with the region for now. We're going to move side that is curing. We're going to utilize that, hopefully to repair our moose-hide cloak. But we've also got a rabbit hat that needs addressing. With that, we have rabbit skins over at the air traffic control tower. We're going to go grab those and fashion us a brand new rabbit skin hat. Because the one we're wearing would require 2 repairs. I feel like we're better suited to just make a new one. But once that's all done, we've addressed our weight situation. And Roxanne is in the chat. Hello. Once we address all that, get the weight situation done, we are going to get the heck on out of here and go to a more unforgiving locale, that being Sundered Pass, to hopefully get in and out and acquire the camera. We'll see how it goes. Nope, that's just a rock. Oh! Bun, why didn't you want to walk into that? I don't think that's how it works. They just magically appear. I've never actually watched a rabbit get snared by it. I don't think that's possible. Oh, okay. I thought we left moose meat, wolf meat here, but I guess we ate that. Well, we did leave. Rabbit skins. 2 for the hat, right? I think it's 2 for the hat. Let me double check that, because if it's not, we're going to be screwed. Oh, you need 3, son of a bitch. Wah, wah. Alright, I guess we're not making a rabbit skin hat. I guess we're going to have to repair the one we got. I think we have another rabbit skin and a thing of guts up at the trailer on the way out. But we discussed this. I don't think we're going that way. I think there's another way that we can leave. That was the intended location. That sucks. Even if we did have another rabbit, we don't want to hang around and wait for that skin to cure. I blame you. It's all your fault. Or maybe, I left one in here. I could have sworn we got 3 rabbits when we first came in here. And I doubt that I would have left. No, there's a deer skin. That's done. Yep. And we'll bring those over to the hangar. How's our water? Perfectly fine. What is that? Ah, it's just a box. I don't think I dropped any hides and guts down in the forge area. Yeah, the only thing I think I left down there was simple tools. That is not going to aid us in our quest. But we'll have another look. I may have dropped something inside here. I just overlooked it. Yeah, we left that in the fishing hut. No worries, usually don't find anything too phenomenal in the trunk space. Yeah, I don't think we left any rabbit over here. Well, that's a shame. Hmm. 34%. It should survive. We'll hold on to this stuff for now. Make a decision later on. Alright. But we do have to address our weight situation, because if not now, we will need to do that when we get to the train station, because in order to get to Sundered Pass, you have to climb ropes. And we ain't gonna be able to do that if we're overweight. What I can do is make acorn grounds. I remember that. But we're not firing up the forge. We don't need arrowheads. No, that's what I was looking for. Get rid of that. Yeah, I want to get this to the train station. Rabbit snare I'll leave in here. Torches are doing alright. Don't have any excess tools that we could ditch. I used to collect acorns and chestnuts from the park when I was a wee lass. Kept them in a shoebox. There you go. I don't think we need these sticks. Yeah, there's never one for collecting, oh, it's an N. Rocks and seashells at the beach, yeah. There was a girl I hung out with at the shelter. She collected leaves. Not the weirdest thing to collect, but yeah, she'd find random colored leaves and stuff, and then she'd tape them into a notebook. Wow, we don't need tinder. Do we leave any matches here? I think I left some on the table. We can leave the wooden ones. Actually, we don't need all of this. Drop those. Drop those. That air canister we're gonna leave at the train station. I collect trophies, yes, I do. I used to collect baseball cards, comic books. And I'm gonna leave that at the railway station too. We'll collect that, right? Because that does have the intention of coming with us. That I want to get back to the Coastal Highway Garage. Go energy train. I'm gonna take one of those. All right. We can head down and take a look. I do want to grab another piece or two of coal. That has proven to be very beneficial when the temperature gauge dips out on us. Don't need to go in there. Definitely don't need no car batteries. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, water and food will fluctuate the weight that we're having. And if it comes down to it, I leave water behind. You can easily reproduce it. And I used to collect silver coins when I was working, like cashier jobs and stuff, because people would come in and just spend it not knowing. I had like a little Crown Royal velvet sack. It's pretty much filled with just silver coins. And I think currency value, it was up to like $15, so then I cashed it in at a store for like 45, so it was worthwhile. Yeah, you'd have like little kids coming in and spending like their grandparents' fucking coin collection and shit. And I kind of treated it like how the police do with like lost fucking property. Like I would put it aside for like a week, and if nobody came in looking for it, I'm like, all right, well, we're gonna put in the regular currency and we're taking that. But I think it was like anything before the 70s had silver in it. And then it was after that that they did away with infusing silver into the coins. And like Liberty had dimes, a bunch of Buffalo nickels, those dime a dozen. But there was like a red nickel that I'd occasionally see, I forget what it was. And like silver certificates for like old dollar bills. Those they stopped making around like the 50s. Why am I looking through all this? We already went through all this. And then the occasional like foreign currency. Got a bunch of rubles, I think they are. Russian currency, South American currency, and that kind of stuff. It's the little things that, help you get through the monotony of the day. I don't think we went through any of the helicopters. Probably didn't miss too much. Yeah, more painkillers. And Stacy's grape soda. Just drink that. I got one quarter. It had like a painting of Abraham Lincoln on it. It's probably like one of those like, oh, buy now. Commemorative coins, $49.95. I know that showed up at the first store I was working at, and then like I got off my shift, and I bought, I think it was like a $5 scratch ticket or something. I hit $500. I was like, well, this thing's fucking lucky. And the entire time I had that, like, not all the time, but like very frequently, I was hitting like $100, $200, fucking quite regularly. So I was like, oh, that's my lucky coin. And then silly me, I went to the grocery store after a very long shift. I wasn't thinking. I fucking went in, spent it, got out to the car, and I went looking for it. I was like, oh, fuck, I spent that. I ran back and sat, and like the cashier was like, I don't see it in here. Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, I was fuming. I'm like, well, that's it. I'm going to lose all the time now. My luck didn't deplete, but I didn't have any good luck for a while. beds are on the other side, right? We do need to get some sleep. Yeah, Slammy's gambling days are well behind him. I think in the entire time that I've lived here, I think I got like a couple of scratch tickets when I go to like the grocery store. Probably enough I could count on my hand. But I actually hit $100 on one because excuse me, is a gentleman that lives here that I've talked about on the streams. Not recently, because it hasn't been an issue. But he used to knock on the door, like, yeah, can I get some cigarettes? Like, yeah, just make sure you get me back. But, like, he would give me, like, $10, like, when you get paid. Yeah, like, I usually don't carry cash with me, so, like, I had that in my pocket. I was like, I gotta get some scratch tickets, fuck it. Then I wound up hitting 100. I was like, all right, that was a good deal. That was a wise decision. Yeah, I'd always get, they call them cash words, they're like crossword puzzles. Most people that like do the lottery, they fucking hate them because they take forever to do, but that's why I like them, because I'm like, well, at least if I lose, I feel like I got something out of it. I went past the beds. Not that I can't lay down a bedroll, I'd just rather not do any damage to it. But then they have like bingo ones, and I'm like, yeah, no, I ain't got time for that shit. It's not that they're confusing, it's just like you gotta keep going over the numbers. Like, did I check off B14? I don't remember if I did. But yeah, the cash words are referred to as the old lady scratch tickets. I'm like, yeah, well, them old biddies are hitting, so fuck it, I don't give a shit. Alright, water's full. Let's sleep for 10 hours. I will say this, if you work at a convenience store, always check the scratch tickets that you find, like, with it around, like, the parking lots and stuff, because I found many a winners. Because you get, like, them, like, the ones that have the itch, and they just scratch and scratch and scratch and scratch, and finally, like, they just get so frustrated, they just fucking scratch them and act, they're not really paying attention. Oh, it's a fucking other loser. It's like, yeah, no, you thought it was. Yeah, they will. They'll fucking do that. I've had people come in and like, oh, let me get a book of the $5 tickets, and for those, there's 100. Is it? I know it's different all across the board, but like here, like the dollar tickets and the $2 tickets, there's 300 in a book. But I think anything above that denomination, it's 100 in a book. Until you get into like the $20 tickets, then I think it's like 52 a book. But like people come in and just buy a book, thinking, "Oh, I'm gonna get a winner." Like, no, you don't know that. They'll tell you, "Oh, 5-1 wins," and it's like, yeah, that's across every ticket they produced. Because you get people that they all have a fucking strategy, and they're all winning strategies, sure. Like one guy's like, every time I buy 10 tickets, I'm guaranteed I'm gonna win my money back. And it's like, okay, how about all those times I saw you buy 10 tickets and you didn't win on any of them? What happened there? Like, I don't boo-hoo it, because you can win, but the biggest winners are the ones that never fucking get a gambling addiction. Let's see what we can do to move the day along. No. It doesn't look like we're doing anything in the clothing department. Break you down. And then what was it? My mom, she was deep into gambling, which is kind of like what kept me away from it. But like when I was a young little boy, fucking her and one of my brother's friend's sisters, anytime I go to the store with them, they're like, oh, pick out the scratch tickets. Because I'd always pick winners. Nothing huge, no jackpots or nothing, but like fucking... I remember, like, I used to run over to the girl's house, just knock on the door, like, you want to go to the store? Fucking, I want to pick some scratch tickets. She's like, oh, hell yeah. Give me a second. Walk down there, I'd go in and fucking pick tickets. She'd always win her money back. And then when I was in my teens, I worked at a grocery store. Or outside, I started off like as a bagger, but then I was like, this sucks. I like to move around. I want to be the guy that goes and gets the shopping carts outside. So it was me and this other fucking kid who was in like his 20s and whatnot. And I was like, dude, here's $20. Go to the courtesy desk. Go get some scratch tickets. And fucking, he came out. We scratched. I hit $400. And like I was like, if we hit, we split. So I was like, yeah. Go cash it in. Take 200 for yourself. I want all $1 bills. Fucking comes out with fucking 4 stacks of 50. Fucking here's your winnings. And I walked home. Fucking my neighbors were having like a house party. They just built they built a pool, but then they built like a little like not like a pool house, but like kind of like a shack. So like they're having a party to celebrate. Fucking my parents are over there. I come strutting in. Fucking slap down the fucking $201 bills, and I'm like, had a good night at work tonight. And they were all like, what the fuck? I'm like, I had $400 on a scratch ticket with one of the guys I work with. And my father hated it. Like he hated that I smoked. He hated that I liked gambling, and he hated that I drank coffee. Fucking seems like a fucking health nut and all that kind of shit. But he wasn't mad about that one. The hair was just like, fucking hot shit. Fucking. But yeah, no, I'd constantly hit $100 on fucking, especially like the $1 tickets too, which fucking, most people, like, those are dog shit. Like, I wouldn't waste my money on a dollar ticket. I'm like, I would. They do pretty right by me. I can't tell you how many times I've hit $100 on a $1 scratch ticket. It's definitely in the double digits. But like my strategy was always buy them in fives. Because I would get 5 $1. I'd get 10 $1 tickets and 5 $2 tickets. But always the same one. And like most people are like, no, but you gotta split it up. You have better. I'm like, whatever works for you. But like more times than not, one of those was gonna be a decent winner. Like $20 here, $50 there, enough to cover it. But it wasn't until I got working at the convenience store that like I got the bug. But it's kind of like functioning alcoholics. Like I was a functioning gambler. I paid my bills, I paid my rent, I bought my food, I bought my cigarettes, and then whatever was left over, fuck it, I'll throw it away. But I've seen people like just fucking like, I took out a mortgage on the house so I could fucking cover my fucking debts, and then I gambled that away. It's like, how the fuck do you let yourself get to that? But it makes sense. I think it's still a bit early to go out there, because it's gonna be cold. How's our trip boss doing? Do we need to repair that? It could do with a repair. This might fail, though. We'll see what happens. Ah, yeah, fuck. It failed. That gets rid of the 1.1 pound of deerskin we were carrying. I'll choose to look at the positives. Alright, if we hang here longer, we're gonna need to make water. So here's what we'll do. We'll go up and make water. Three. Don't necessarily need that, but it'll pass some time.